This is Unit 3, Section 4. This is by the translation of moving like a parabola. I have a general parabola shown here, have a general absolute value shown here, and a square root graph. By what's in parentheses, it moves it the opposite direction of what you have here because you need 0 in here. If you have plus h, it moves to the left h units. If you have a minus number in there, moves to the right h units. But this number out here, whatever it is, if it's plus k, moves up k units. If it's minus k, moves to the left k units. Same way for all three graphs. Example, g of x equals x plus 30 quantity squared is a parabola. It opens up because this is positive. It starts to the left because what does it take in here to make that 0? Negative 30. So 30 to the left and up nothing because there's no number out here. To the left 30, and it's at its usual rate because there's a 1 in front of the parentheses. Number 2, another parabola, x minus 20 squared minus 30. The minus 20 in there, again, what does it take to make that 0? Positive 20, so 20 to the right and down 30. And because there's a 1 in front of here, usual rate, okay, and it opens up because this is positive as shown here. So you make just a real quick graph of it. But number 6, because of the negative in front of it, opens down. The x plus 10, what does it take to make 0 in that parentheses? Negative 10. So left 10 and then down 20, showing the graph here. Number 8, now we change to an absolute value. This is positive 1x, so the usual rate. This is a minus 40, so to the right 40, as I've shown here. Not up or down at all. That's number 8. Number 10, another absolute value. It opens up because it's positive. 10 to the left because what does it take in parentheses to make that 0? Up 20, as shown here. Number 12, because of the negative in front, turns it upside down. Okay, then to the right 20, because what does it take in there to make 0? Right 20, and down 10. And again, at the usual rate. Okay, because there's no number in front of the x. Then we get to a square root graph. Same thing holds there. Right 20, just move the whole graph to the right 20. It moves at the same rate, and it opens up because it's positive x, and it isn't moved up or down because there's no number outside the radical. Number 16, again, we have a square root graph, moves to the left 10 and down 30, and opens at the same rate as usual, okay, because it's positive 1x. I moved it to the left 10 and down 30 and shown the graph here. The final graph, number 18, again a square root, okay, 1x means it opens to the right, usual rate, no number in front of the x. You move it to the right 30 because what does it take in the radical to make that 0? Right 30, down 20, usual rate as shown here. Okay, that concludes Unit 3, Section